My goodness. Okay, we'll take those ones. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Could be doing the Cancer or Pisces. So you got the Three of Wands reversed, Two of Coins, Nine of Coins, Nine of Swords. So with the Star reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed, I feel like you're not really having hope for this new job. Or you haven't found a new job yet and you're starting to lose hope. This Chariot is saying moving all day, and I don't feel like it has anything to do with your home. And I don't feel like it has to do with travel per se. You may have to travel for your new job or travel to find a new job. But I feel like this is definitely saying you're in the process of switching jobs. Maybe you are just putting out applications and all that, but you're definitely in that energy. But you're starting to lose a little bit of hope. There's fear here and hopelessness. But with this Three of Wands reversed, it is saying be patient. Balance your budget for now. Start living within your means, your new means, if you lost your job. And it'll come. Money will come. And this new job will make you happier than whatever job you lost. But right now, you're not putting in enough effort. Maybe if you did lose a job, you're just collecting unemployment right now, just waiting for something to happen. That's not how it works. You got to put in your applications. Or what this could be saying to me is you're not putting in enough effort right now because you are fearing being rejected again, maybe. Tell me about the Star for Scorpio. Two of Pentacles. Two of Coins right here. What this is telling me is you have some, because, I never noticed this before. In their hands, I don't know if you can see that. There's like a glare from the computer, but in their hands they're exchanging coins. Or they're holding onto a coin or something. No, they're exchanging coins. I hope you can see that. So there's somebody in your environment who will help you through this. I don't know if that's a bank or it could be an Aquarius. Somebody's going to help you get through this. Sorry, I just got a little distracted fixing the cards. Somebody will help you get through this. Somebody will give you hope. Somebody will help you pay the bills for now. So if you are feeling hopeless, if you're feeling like less of a person, less of a man, less of a woman because you lost your job, don't. This person doesn't care. They realize shit happens. And they will take care of you. Whether you're a man or a woman. Even if you're a man, let your woman take care of you. We're in different times. You don't have to be freaking macho man bringing home the bread. Women can bring home that bread too, trust me. I've always been the breadwinner. Alright. Let's see. Tell me about this Eight of Coins for Scorpio. Clarify the Eight of Coins for Scorpio. Devil reversed. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or I feel like this is saying your 10th house. See what your MC is, your midhaven, or see what planets you have in your 10th house. I feel like that'll help you. Because I don't feel like this is saying toxicity. I feel like this is saying Capricorn 10th house. So check your 10th house, check your midhaven. I feel like that might have answers for you. For what your legacy will be. What job will leave you more fulfilled. But if that is not the case and you have no idea what your planets or your 10th house is telling you, this could say that you possibly were a workaholic at your other job and you're just taking this time right now to not get addicted to taking on too much work again. Because the devil is any behavior that's in excess. And that most definitely can be work as well. You have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's a message coming. I feel like has to do with a new job. But check your midhaven or try to find a job where you're not going to revert back to workaholic ways. And lean on someone. There's someone in your environment that you can lean on. Tell me about the Three of Wands for Scorpio. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Be patient. Your new job's coming. It's coming. Be patient. Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Scorpio. Knight of Wands reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles. And Two of Wands. Again, the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you're really fearing that whatever this new job is, it's not going to take care of you the way the old job did. Or you're fearing that if you stop busting your ass at work all the time, putting in, burning the candle at both ends and, working too much, that you're never going to have enough. And that's not the case at all. I had an ex who would work a lot, like literally 20 hours out of the day. There were also addictions that helped him work 20 hours out of the day, but that's off point. I started to realize through him that after that 8 hours was done, he started making foolish mistakes. He stopped working as hard. You're only allowed a certain amount of good decisions a day. That's why Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates wear the same outfit every day, so they don't waste a good decision on what outfit they're going to wear. So after your allotted 8 hours, go home. You're not gonna be super productive after that time anyway. You're only gonna make yourself worn out, and then the next day, all your ambition will be gone because you're freaking drained. So don't go back to being a workaholic. You never need to work more than 8 hours a day. I can understand every once in a while jobs require mandatory overtime, or that it's short staffed. If you're working in a restaurant, sometimes you got to work a double. Sometimes you got to work a split. Sometimes you got to work, a few extra hours. Sometimes you got to stay at the office a little bit longer. But don't make a habit of it. You're never going to get farther. It's only going to drain you more and more. I feel like you're just borrowing time from the next day. So why not go home, spend time with your family, eat, get a good night's rest, and then go back at it and knock out another 8 hours? So don't feel like you have to be a workaholic in order to get ahead. Once you find the job that you were meant to find, that really sparks a passion in you, the money will just follow. I think we've had that discussion before, maybe last week, about when you find anything that you're passionate about, you're raising the vibration of the universe, and when you raise the vibration of the universe, eventually the universe will compensate you for that, and that's usually through abundance, whether that be love or money or children or anything like that. So if you've been a workaholic in the past, try to get away from that. If it's mandatory, it's mandatory. I get it. I used to be a manager. I used to be a server. I used to be a bartender. I still work in a restaurant. Sometimes you can't avoid working extra hours. But don't make a habit of it. You're never going to get farther in life doing that. So tell me about this 9 of coins. 6 of swords reversed. With the 4 of swords on the bottom. I feel like this is saying use this time to rest. Especially if you were a workaholic at your other job. You need your rest. But tell me more about the 6 of swords for Scorpio. Okay. If this has to do with a relationship, you could be feeling like the relationship's dead right now, like you're better off single. But it's only because you're isolating yourself, and there's some issues you need to work out with the 6 of swords reversed. You only feel like this relationship is dead right now because you are lacking passion elsewhere in your life. So, again, find something you're passionate about. And try to find it in a hobby or a job rather than another person. Because people come and go. You're the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck with the 9 of Cups. So what this is telling me is, if you listen to your intuition, you'll be able to figure out what it is that will make you feel more fulfilled in your life. So, Scorpio, let me get you some final advice for the next week. Final advice for Scorpio for April 3rd. I think it was this one. The door. When one door closes, a new door opens. The bottom of the deck is the horseshoe. If you are fearing and losing hope and, burned out, a door's about to open. Be patient. The horseshoe, everybody knows horseshoe's good luck. So let that door slam. Don't try to open it again. Chances are it's locked once it's closed. Maybe it'll open again in the future. Maybe it won't. But by then, you'll have gone through another door. So just be patient. Rest right now. Especially if you were the type to put all this energy into your job.